from the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than these late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries, too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Handoff from the gun. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Good, solid tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a...
There's a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll make the stop about... From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. 1 play and you're already to the 35. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection in the deep. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He'll get rid of it. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win, so you know.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. All wideouts, no backs. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Low-scoring 1st half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better 2nd half?
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Powers through the defender.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Maybe some room here. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the run, now to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Oregon! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Howie Rowe will check in on his condition. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Going to field this one in tight quarters, and the returner will be knocked down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the middle, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Going long. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Berger. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Takes the easy completion. Still on his feet at the 35. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. So this game not going to go all the way down to the wire as many expected as we take a look at the scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country, and this result doubtless going to have an impact on those here late in the season. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They punted away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. On target. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Touchdown, Ducks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Finds his man down the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Berger. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. On the move. Could be an alley. He's now up to 75 yards. Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
And wings it incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously, and obviously we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
The Ducks will have it first and 10. They just keep firing. Complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Right back to the well. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Touchdown, Oregon! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. To throw, it's Berger. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Under fire. They've got the screen set up. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff